Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a clothing haul. I think this is my favourite time to shop for modest clothing because pretty much every single shop has clothing available that's not like skimpy or like really difficult to layer with. So I went onto boohoo.com a few weeks ago and I placed a huge order. That's not like me at all. I was a bit shocked at how much money I'd managed to spend, to be honest with you. And something I didn't know was you only get 2 weeks to return the items, which is a bit of a shame because some of the things in this haul that I'm going to show you I would have liked to have returned, but I didn't realise that until 3 weeks later. So unfortunately I'm stuck with them. So that's one point to keep in mind if you do shop from Boohoo or if you're new to Boohoo like I was. However, the thing that I really like about Boohoo is that they always have really good discount codes. They always have like 20% off. Yeah, Boohoo is, I guess if it was on the high street, it'd kind of be like new look. Yeah, I've also tried to do a try on section, so there will be like cutaways with close-ups of me wearing the items, because again, when I'm watching hauls, I find that really helpful to see what it looks like on. But I have to say that was really difficult to film, especially alone, and props to all the fashion bloggers out there who do that on a regular basis, because it's really not easy. It takes a lot of time and effort. So yeah, I hope that is helpful for you guys too. Also, I'm using a new lighting setup today because it's just so dark and stormy, and even though it's holidays and I can film during the day, this week it's still just way too grey and miserable to film, and I wanted the colours to show up true to life. And I'm going to start with the trousers portion. So I only picked up 2 pairs of trousers, and I'm always looking for new trousers these days because as a teacher I want to come away from wearing black trousers every single day. It kind of reminds me of being a student, and I just want to experiment with my wardrobe a little bit, but also, you know, keep it professional and be comfortable as well. That's my main thing always, is to stay comfortable. So these are the Harriet belted paper waist tailored trousers. I'll start with what I love about them is the material. These are 65% viscose and 35% polyester, and that means that they are not only really soft to wear, but they're very comfortable as well, and they're kind of stretchy. So what I don't love so much, the edge at the bottom, the hem. For tailored trousers, these are very wide. From a modest perspective, yes, that's a good thing, but they're not quite as tailored as I had anticipated. But overall, I do like these. They're different to any material trousers that I own already, and I think I will be getting quite a lot of use out of them. The second pair of trousers I picked up were the Martha wide leg trousers. Now, if I just try and show you how long these are, I mean, I'm 5'6.5", and these are way too long for me. So if I want to keep them, well, I can't return them now, but if I want to actually wear them, I'm going to have to hem them. I got them in a size 12, and that was a good choice because they're just comfortable enough, and they're very smart, and I love this material anyway. I have this material trousers in khaki colour and I wear them a lot. They kind of feel like jogging bottoms or like tracksuit bottoms, but they are much more smarter, and they just add a bit of colour as well to your outfit. And it's quite good as well, I find, for when it's colder months as well, because it's quite a thick fabric. And yeah, you can dress these up or down as well. Like if you're going out for the evening, you can definitely dress these up, but they also would be fine for work with just like a plain jumper and like boots as well. The only thing is they're super long, so be prepared to hem them regardless of how tall you are, unless you are like 5'7" and above. I'm going to start with what I'm wearing right now. This is the Rebecca Edge to Edge cardigan, and what drew me to this, as you might be able to guess, is the fur. I think it just completely makes an outfit, and I love a bit of fur. I haven't picked anything up with fur in a while. I love the quality of it. It's super warm and cozy, and yeah, I definitely would recommend that. I brought this in a size extra small to small in charcoal grey, and this was actually £20, and it's because of the fur, which makes it more expensive. I'm really glad I got this size, because I never really ordered from Boohoo before. I have really gone for a range of sizes, and some things in this haul I completely regret sizing up for because they just look ridiculous, and it was a bit of a waste of money, unfortunately, as you'll see in some of the cutaways. But yeah, this is an extra small to small, and I think I got it in this size because this was probably the only one left because I'm never normally extra small, but it fits really nicely. I'm not sure if I would wear it to work, but I do really like this. So something I actually got 2 of is the Caste roll neck tunic jumpers. I got one in black and one in camel colour, and I really like these. I've been wearing the black one to work a few times, and I got them both in a size small to medium, but because it's very oversized, I think it might be a little bit too oversized and baggy for work, if that makes sense. Maybe like once in a while, but I did feel a little bit like maybe it's a bit too large. Yeah, I really like these. They've got a gorgeous roll neck, which I wear. I tuck my hijab in, and I just feel so warm and cozy. Sometimes too warm, to be honest, when there's like when you're working with lots of people around you. But yeah, I've worn the black one quite a few times, and I absolutely love the camel colour. Yeah, these are £16 each, and I think that they're pretty worth it. You could probably get something similar from Primark, and I saw something similar in Topshop, which would probably be a lot more. But yeah, if you're looking for like an oversized roll neck jumper, I do recommend this. This is the Lauren wide sleeve cardigan, and I picked it because the colour is quite different to anything I own. Like I said, I own lots and lots of khaki greens, and that's what I tend to gravitate towards most. But I quite like the look of this, and I also like the sleeves. The sleeves are like the bell shape, which was really in the summertime, and I do like this. The only thing is I feel like it will probably only last me 1 or 2 years of regular use and washing because of the material. It's that kind of material that like gathers quite quickly. This was £16. In hindsight, I'm not sure if I would pick it up again for £16, to be honest. It's okay, but yeah, this is like an in the middle purchase. Like, I don't mind it, I definitely will wear it, but I don't really love it completely. This is the Lucia button-up fisherman cardigan. Because it's medium to large, it is massive, and the style of it is already supposed to be quite unflattering. It's supposed to be just like a big baggy cardigan, and I don't know, I kind of slightly regret buying medium to large. I wish I brought my size in this so I could wear it to work more often, because I do think this is a bit too oversized for work for me personally. And the quality of this is lovely. It's not the kind that will get ruined easily, but it's one of those throw on. It's really cold, I'm going to throw on a big chunky knit, and this is that. It was £16, and I think it was worth the money actually, 100%. I just wish I got it in my size rather than sizing up. Moving on to a longer piece. This is the Amanda half rib sleeve maxi cardigan. I got this in the size small to medium, and it was £16. It's super long. It's like a real maxi cardigan, and I don't actually own many of these. It does have slits in the side, but they're quite low down, so it's not like you're exposing anything at all, and it doesn't cling. And what I love most about it is that it's that sort of ribbed effect. Moving on to something that was quite disappointing actually. This is the Anna Batwing cardigan, and this is one of those items which I was saying I wish I just got it in my size. I picked this up in medium to large, and that was pretty silly because if it's Batwing, it's going to be slightly oversized anyway, and I should have thought about that before just putting it into my basket. But yeah, I got it in medium to large, and it was £12. I love the colour and everything, but it just looks like kind of ridiculous, just way too big, and it just looks like I'm drowning in my clothes basically. The other thing that I'm not too happy about is the fact that already, I mean, I've worn this out. I think I've worn it to work once, and then I've worn it out one more time as well, so 2 times, and it's already starting to sort of come apart, which is annoying. I mean, I don't know if that's just because that's the material or the quality in general is not great, but the fact that it's already starting to like pull out, I'm not a big fan of this. It doesn't look flattering. I like the colour a lot. It's very different for my wardrobe, but it's really nice and autumnal. However, it's just not flattering. So yeah, I regret purchasing this, and I would not pick this up again. This is the Jessica slit sleeve belted duster coat, and I thought that this would kind of just be an outfit in its own right, maybe with like a black skirt underneath or black trousers and like a loose top. But it's really long. If you're like 5'4" and less, I don't think you should buy this unless you want to hem it yourself. But I like it, and it's very different from me. It's not something that I have a lot of in my wardrobe, but it's called a burgundy slit sleeve belted duster, and it's got that same bell sleeve design. The only thing is I will probably end up sewing the slits together. It was pretty pricey. It was £17.60. It was one of the more pricey items in this haul, but it's for something that will last a really long time hopefully, and it's very modest as well. It doesn't cling to your body at all. It doesn't look funny in any places. As long as I feel covered and I feel like modest and comfortable, then I'm happy. But I'm definitely starting to notice more trends now, and I tend to find myself watching more fashion related videos as well as beauty videos on YouTube. The final item in terms of jumpers and cardigans and outerwear is this absolutely gorgeous cardigan. Now, I warn you now, this is going to be a very hit or miss, love or hate piece. I know some people are going to look at it and think, what were you thinking? Seriously? But this is the Carina premium embroidered sleeve cardigan, and the reason why it caught my eye, not just the premiumness of it, because it does come with quite a hefty price tag for a cardigan compared to everything else in the haul. It was the embroidery on it. This is such a grandma cardigan. I just hold it up and show you guys. We've got this embroidery on the sleeves, and I also like how the sleeves kind of form into a cuff. Very, very grandma-ish, but the softest material of a cardigan I own completely, and it's that material that will not like get ruined easily as well. Like you won't get I don't know how to say it in English, like we say in Urdu, you say like when bur comes on it, but you won't get that. I got this in a size small to medium. The only thing I dislike about it so far, and I haven't worn this much at all, but the only thing I dislike about it so far is the length of the cardigan as a whole. So if you see, the sleeve ends here and then cardigan also ends here. So in terms of like throwing this on top of a more slim fitting outfit, it's a no from me. I'll have to think carefully about how I'm going to style this, but I absolutely love it. Like I said, I'm trying to be a little bit more different, a little bit more pushing myself out of my comfort zone, so to speak. And this is a co-ord set, and I don't own any co-ord sets at all. Most of the time they're shorts and like a top or something like that, and they're not very modest, but I thought this was for Jessica. This is a Jessica Slinky tapered trousers and duster co-ord. So basically you get a Slinky jacket, duster, but when they say duster, it's not very long, but it does cover your it does protect your modesty to a certain extent. And then the trousers are like this. They're pretty shiny and they look kind of like pyjamas, I'm not gonna lie. But I picked these up because sometimes, like when you're going out for a meal out with your friends and stuff, you don't want to wear jeans, and it's sometimes pretty hard to know what to wear as a hijabi. I just thought this would be a nice addition to try and style. I got this in a size 10, and the set together was 20 quid. So not the cheapest, but then if you think about the fact that this was a tenner and this was a tenner, I don't know, we'll see. If I do manage to sell this successfully, I'll let you guys know on Instagram. That was definitely my most like risky out there piece. As you can see, I'm not very creative and daring when it comes to fashion. My like personal thing is comfort above everything else. My overall thoughts on Boohoo are, you get what you pay for pretty much. Like the premium cardigan that I got, I would expect to see that in Zara, and some of the things were really nice, like the ribbed material especially, but I wouldn't necessarily go there again and buy loads and loads of knitwear. I would think carefully about each piece before I brought it. Also, I'd bear in mind that I only have 2 weeks to return it, so I would open the package straight away, open everything up, try it on, and then decide there and then. Because yeah, 2 weeks is kind of ridiculous in my eyes. They should at least give you 4 weeks like every other shop out there. So would I buy from there again? 100%. I would just be a bit more careful and not splurge like crazy. I think that was also like the first paycheck kind of splurging, and in future I will be a lot more careful about how I spend my money. So yeah, Boohoo gets a thumbs up from me. Also, don't oversize too much, like otherwise you will look like you're wearing a big sack, like I have a few times in this haul. If you enjoyed this haul, please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment below. And thank you also for the amazing feedback on my last 2 videos about the teacher training series. I'm so glad that so many of you found that helpful, and if you would like any more teacher related videos, definitely let me know. I'm planning on doing a PGCE one as well, hopefully soon, because it's half term now, so I'm going to be hopefully stocking up on videos this week. I hope you have a lovely week and take care of yourself.